There's so many stores around here. Is this really what city life is like? Even with labels, this is all so confusing. Everything is connected to the same buildings. There's so many streets, twists, turns, and alleyways. It shouldn't be so difficult to just find a clothes store. At least I fit into the clothes from one of my old dolls, but this can't be all I wear. I guess I'll see what this place is. Beats standing around doing nothing. Damn it, I forgot. I still retain some of my original strength. I seriously need to get used to that. Oh dear. Hi. I guess I don't know my own strength. Sure did a number on that doorknob. Whoops. Yeah, I'm a human. A very normal human. Come on, surely I'm not the only muscular woman you've seen, right? We can be bodybuilders, too. I'm not suspiciously strong. Jeez, you're really nosy, aren't you? That doorknob was probably just made of aluminum or something. I bet you would have broke it, too. Look, I really should be going now. No. Damn it. I needed that. I thought my bag was zipped. Guess I have to get a refill later today. That's a medical prescription. Or at least, it was. Alright, listen. I'll tell you what's going on. If you promise to keep it a secret, okay? Thank you. Let's sit down over here. So, I'm not really a human. I know I look exactly like one. That's because the race I'm actually from are basically just humans, but bigger. The truth is, I'm a giant. I know, crazy, right? A girl who's roughly the same height as you just claimed that she's a giant. But it's true. Genetically, that's what I am. And the accidental feat of strength that I just portrayed should help back up that claim. Remember, you're the one who was suspicious of me to begin with. Those meds, they were vials prescribed me by a witch. I need to drink one a day. It's a kind of shrinking medicine. They keep me at this size. If I skip a day, well, I'd be as tall as the buildings around us. I know giants aren't legally allowed in the city, and I get why. We're living hazards that simply don't have enough room to safely move around in. Our mere presence is dangerous to humans in an urban environment like this. That's why I need you to keep it a secret. I technically shouldn't be here. You want to know why I did this? I figured you'd ask that question. It's a bit of a long story, but I can abridge it for you. As a kid growing up, I spent a lot of time around humans. Not in the city, of course, but, you know, rural areas. I was enamored by them. Humans are like little versions of us. They're so cute and quirky, and I just liked watching them do things. I loved helping them with tasks that they couldn't accomplish on their own, heavy work that only giants could do. But it wasn't always sunshine and rainbows. I'm very clumsy, even to this day. And as a kid, with the size and strength of a giant, I ended up causing more problems than I solved. The straw that broke the camel's back was when I tripped and fell on a human's house one time. It's a miracle that they weren't home when it happened. I don't think I could have lived with the guilt and grief that would have brought me. After that, my parents advised me to keep my distance from humans. I was understanding of the situation, but still upset all the same. I felt like such a burden. I was too big and had too much power. I couldn't handle the responsibility of that power. I wished I could just be a human. You see where this is going, right? Eventually, when I grew up and moved out, I figured I could use magic to fulfill my needs. I sought out a witch and asked her if she could prescribe me shrinking medication. And now, here we are. It's been nice living as a human, if you can even call me that. But there's still one thing I've retained from my gianthood. My strength. It's not nearly as potent as it was when I was in my original size, but some of my power still lingers in this smaller form. Most of it was dispersed when I shrunk, and whatever remained was converted into muscle mass. So I'm pretty much the strongest woman you'll ever meet. It's not like I'm strong enough to destroy a building or anything, but you did see me casually crush a doorknob by accident. That should give you an idea. As for the future, well, I'm not really sure. It hasn't been that long since I shrunk, and I'm still trying to fit into human society. Figure things out, understand the norms, the whole 9 miles. Right now, I feel like a walking identity crisis. Am I really a human now? Am I still a giant? Am I both? Yeah, I'm definitely an anomaly, all right. Legally, I shouldn't be in the city because I'm a giant, but no one would assume that unless I accidentally showed off a feat of strength. And even then, people might just assume that I'm simply a very strong woman. Should I actually be worried about getting in trouble with the law? Would anyone care given my unique circumstances? I don't know if I want to stay in the city or go out into the countryside. I'm just so conflicted right now. I wish I had a close friend that I could talk to, someone that I can vent and help me figure stuff out. I'm excited to live as a human, but it's also overwhelming. There's so much that I need to adjust to and think about. You're willing to be that friend? Really? I mean, please don't feel obligated if that's not how you really feel. Be honest with me. Are you truly willing to be friends with a clumsy, frantic mess like me? Wow. You're genuinely serious. That's really sweet, you know? I'd hug you, but I don't want to hurt you by accident. You trust me to be careful. Okay. I guess this is one fear that I have to overcome, huh? Just gonna gently wrap my arms around you. Very gently. I guess this isn't too difficult. Just gotta be careful to not throw my weight around. It's a good thing I didn't retain my original weight at this size. Logistics of how that would even work aside, that'd be a far worse problem than my super strength. Who knows? Maybe I'll get weaker with age. Then I won't have to worry about it so much. Well, I should probably start shopping now. Need to expand my wardrobe since my old wardrobe is way too big for me now. Oh yeah, we should exchange numbers. Need some way to stay in touch. By chance, do you live in the city? Great. That's so convenient. Let's meet again very soon. Doesn't like being a giantess because there's no space for her. Becomes a human and moves to the city. where there's also no space. Call that a pro gamer move.